Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, mothers, fathers, daughters, sons, brothers and sisters. This is episode 23 of the Showdown challenge. We lost 10 points last time out at Leipzig in the Ferrari and the Audi, so puts us at 52, dangerously close to where we started, but still on the positive side, just. Let us hope then for a good roll this time. Just myself in the box this time. So let us see what we do for this episode. It's going to be... Okay, the Huara BC and the Mustang RTI GT4 around Rupuna B. It's a shame we didn't get the long version of Rupuna. I think that's a really, really small one, which is going to hurt that Pagani. Rupuna B. Which one is that? I've got a funny feeling that's a really, really tiny one. Well, it is really tiny. I was thinking of that one. We must have done this one. You know what? Looking at that, I cannot think of where even that is in the track. Well, I was going to see the GT4 better than the Road A, but never mind. We will do. Let's do the GT4 first. Which was the... what was it again? The Mustang. Mustang RTR, where is it? That one. Okay. Should be interesting enough. 27 opponents. Let's go. Remembering to start in cars. It's a shame that one of the best races I had, I was in the wrong view. He did make me think, shall I revert to using that external view? But I've kind of done too many in the challenge now to properly switch to that view. And I've just remembered something. Just making my microphone sound a little quiet. So the game should carry on loading whilst I adjust this. Just boost that a little bit. Should come back to that. Right, there we go. Right. I did my first virtual GP commentary tonight, or today. It was actually 5 o'clock in the afternoon for me, and that was fabulous. I really, really enjoyed that, and that will come out in full hopefully by the time this episode airs, or very shortly afterwards. So we're starting in 15th for this race. Roar! Oh. Listen to that! At least there's no falling back through the field when I do this on challenge on my own. No massive pilots that ensue and being pushed off the road. Oh, I've hit Janetta. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Oops, I cut the nose off a KTM. Now, as me and Hamish accidentally found out... Oh, what? That was legal. Ah, I'm trying to get position back and you're ramming into me. Now, we accidentally found out that this particular GT4 car is actually slower than the other one. There are two Mustangs in the GT4 category, and we found out completely by accident, and namely Hamish chose the wrong one, that this one's quite a bit slower than the other one in a straight line. But it'd be interesting to see how it does against his classmates in this very, very twisty circuit. Sounds beautiful. Oh dear. Don't mind me. Oh no, no, no. Ow. Wow! Do a barrel roll. This has gone disastrously wrong. I'm tempted to restart it, but I don't want to just do that just because it's started badly. I'd rather only restart it if I end up on my roof. Really need to get a decent haul of points here. only been... I think we've only been under the starting point twice so far. It was as low as 38. Don't really want to be losing more points, but I'm 23 seconds behind the leader. It's going to be a pretty tall ask to catch that up, especially if I'm wandering up the road. Ooh. That was a little early. Oh, steady. I am gaining on those directly ahead of me. Come on, let's go. I kind of figured out... Whoa! I've kind of figured out that I'm wandering off the road. Roughly figured out which bits of the track I'm familiar with that we're using. It's quite an unusual formation this. I don't really remember running this, actually, in the Wacky Random Challenge, but we must have done. Right, so... big clump of cars coming up. If I drive properly, I'll gain on them. Fly off the road every few seconds. Come on now, get into a rhythm. It's quite tricky to do on such a short, twisty circuit. Oh, steady. So as me and Hamish alluded to in previous episodes, my new commentary commission is with a Czech Republic organisation called the Virtual GP. This is their 4th season, and they're really, trying to hit the big time. They've got sponsorship by Mercedes-Benz. Their actual, production is incredible. Me and Justin record our commentaries over a pre-recorded race. So the actual race itself took place about 2 days ago, at the time of recording. Takes place on the Saturday. We get the footage of it a day or so later. And then when me and Justin can get together, bearing in mind that Justin is in America, so he is 6 hours, I think, behind me. Right. Again, hopefully carving through this pack. And yeah, it was incredible. It was so good. I mean, there's only 12 cars on track, and when I initially saw that, I thought, this is going to be a little interesting if there's only 12, because obviously I'm used to much bigger grids than that. But it was amazing. The only bit that was a bit weird was because obviously it's pre-recorded, but I'm not in control of the cameras, so it did catch me and Jesse out a couple of times. We'd be in, full flow about what we were looking at. Suddenly the camera would change, but that's the nature of the beast. And the racing was amazing. It was around Imola. And yeah, it was such a great race. And Justin assures me that I did a good job. So that's the important part. Of course, when you're working for a new organisation, you want to do a good job, no matter how long you've been with an organisation for. Whoops, sorry. But particularly for a new organisation. Well, I'll say a new organisation, a new job with an organisation. Oh dear. That's a few road cones I've just taken with me. I shouldn't really be trying to pass in silly places. It's quite unnecessary. Slowdown warnings are not liking me today. The AI is very slow coming into this corner. the biggest challenges of doing this particular commentary is pronouncing the names correctly, because of course they're all from the Czech Republic or Slovenia or Slovakia or around that area, so the names are quite different to what we Westerners get. But our main contact there was very good. He kind of taught us through how to say them. Excuse me. And we saw some really absolutely incredible racing. So yeah, it was brilliant. I absolutely loved it. It was one of those ones that had the adrenaline going beginning to end. And when it ends, you just kind of almost feel like a deflated balloon because the adrenaline just drains from you. Crikey, I'm going to have to really do well in the Pagani at this rate. Oh, come on, Porsche. Currently on -10. Hopefully get a few more up before the... Oh, no, sorry. Was not paying attention at all. Slammed into that poor person that's gone spinning off into the dust. Not how I'm aiming to gain positions. The rules of the challenge are you do not wait for others around you to recover. The bots do not wait for you. Just have enough for 2 laps. Where our leaders are, that's the important part. It's too far back from this particular gap to make an impact on it. Don't want it too wide. Might get the Jeanette out on the next corner. No, he's too far ahead. Oh, nudge. What's quite interesting about this other league that I did the commentary for, Virtual GP, is the drivers concerned are actually together in essentially a LAN centre. So there's no there's no lag issues. Whoops! Sorry, sir. Still on the inside there. Final lap. Oh, I've done it again. Oh, wasn't so bad this time. That's the other Mustang, I think. Still alongside me. Got him. Oh, come on, don't throw it away now. Ah, -4. Well, that takes a bit of pressure off the Pagani run at least. Oh, I reckon my lap time was pretty good. Where am I? Oh, there. So I'm looking for the icon over here. Of course, it's not there on single player. 50.2. Yes, amongst the best, if not the best on there. Yeah, quite happy with that. Right, on to the Pagani Huayra. Okay. Not the idea, not the best circuit for this kind of car. Not the Revolution, the Huayra. Okay. Yeah, again, not entirely surprised. There's not a lot of time trialing records. I don't really do time trialing anymore. Through time, but kind of, I guess I got a little bored of it, as I kind of hit it really hard when the game came out, and did a lot of it in P-Cars 1, so I kind of got bored of it. A fair few Paganis and McLarens. Cool. Oh, come on, let this beast go. keen. Oh, did not expect them to come to a complete stop. Oh my goodness. This thing's lively. Oh, I got punted into this particular crowd. Come on. This is a very expensive race. Oh, this car is incredible though. I do like the Vara. Oh, Porsche. Excuse me. At this point, what did I say? 15, so I'm -1 at the moment. If the race ended now. Which has got somewhere to go. Oops. There's a lot of Italian horses under your right foot in this car. Clunk. Sorry, Porsche. The McLaren ahead. Oh, the P1. Wow. A lot of the field seemed to be very quick off the line compared to this one. But when the turbo does kick in with this car, it just absolutely runs. It's incredible. Yeah, definitely not suited to this type of track. GT4 did okay. I'm doing alright in this car. I would have done better with the GT4 if I hadn't had that colossal spin at the beginning. Oh, bit of a jump over the cross through bit there. Oh. This one needs a lot more work to keep straight. Struggling to make any more headway now. Oh, I was trying an outside move on the V1, didn't work. Come on. Oh. Wouldn't want to be jumping a car like the Wara. What a noise. Whoa. Oh, smooth control car, really. Kind of like how Hamish was saying with him with traction control, it just makes the car behave in a very strange way compared to what you're used to. Rather ugly overtake, if I'm honest. You did do better than that. Come on, Ferrari. As loud as this wire is, you could still hear that Ferrari ahead. Come on. Oops, I pushed you round as well. Sorry, sir. Oh dear. You won't be happy with me for that one. Quite rightly so. Oh, slow down, big fella. There we go. It's just that initial takeoff with this car. Once the turbos are building up, you can hear how the turbos spin. I'm sure there's more than one. I Feels like there's a blooming jet turbine back there. Or sounds like, rather. And feels like it takes off that fast. Well, we're in the plus numbers at least. Currently at +2. Oh, off-road. Porsche. A pair of them indeed. Come on. Oh, is that going to work? No, I didn't think it would. Oops. There's several distinct points where the AI is really slow. I've never seen him be in the right place to capitalise. Oops, no, that's not good. That's not good. Oh, there happened to be quite a big gap in the field at that precise moment, and then I could come back in 11th without taking anybody else off. I'm sure if I had more time with this car I could get used to it, but yeah, this car definitely requires a bigger, longer, not so twisty track. That is pretty obvious. If you were driving this thing in real life, you would want all the driver aids on this thing. Experienced drivers, of course, will not. Gods amongst men drive these things as race cars. Enjoy them in their raw form. Ooh, stay on the road. Oh, come on. Running out of time to do something about the field. Good braking spot. Always feels like the tail has much less grip than it really should do. I mean, yes, I'm driving this thing with a fairly lead foot, that is true. Got him. No, I haven't yet. I have now. Wow, it's incredible power from this car. Once you get the turbine spinning. Whoops. Sorry. Back in ninth. Back behind these two Porsches again. Ooh, okay, that was not what I meant to do. I was not prepared for the immense deployment when it happened, and I nudged that Porsche off. I was not prepared at all. Final lap. Can I get this red Porsche? Hopefully I can get him in the hairpin. And I did. And it was a clean overtake as well, just to prove I can do them. just need to bring it home now. I'm not going to overtake anybody else before the line. Oh, wee. Oh, we've got another lap. No. So the finish icon didn't pop up. Oh, that car was amazing. Absolutely amazing. Managed to finish 7th. Whoo-wee. What was the lap there? 49.8. Yes, I'll have some of that. I'm surprised the Radicals were at the back. Really surprised. I thought this would really suit them, but there we go. That is the nature of the beast. That is it for this episode. Thank you very much. Like, subscribe, comment, and all the good stuff. We'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.